Actually, it's helpful at first too to interrupt the healers, but hey there, Kieran.
I go Kieran.
Another group of
Are you ready?
You want to talk to, since it's your first time, if you want to have the honor of talking to Millia, the gatekeeper.
Oh, me?
Mm-hmm. You might as well.
Don't do it, he's trying to trick you.
Guess I should put my tank on. Here,
Open the gate. And let the
See, why does he have to put his tank armor on if you have to talk to an NPC, you see? Trying to trick you, man.
Ah!
We have new challenges. Will they survive the competition? Or will their blood
Did he come up
decorate
if
the
I
floor
step
of
on
our
him?
grand arena? Ready or not, the battle is about to begin.
Step on them
For
quick.
those of you who bet gold on the newcomers, you have my sympathy. Let loose the
Alright, so this is just a bunch of human.
This is the Dragonstar Arena, and the games have begun. And now, a round of applause for those proud undead destroyers, the Fighters Guild. Can the newcomers stand against them? I can't wait to find out. Can you?
Do we get a pause between rounds?
Yeah.
Brief one.
Like we have to trigger it, or they just give you a few seconds?
Well,
and then-
you only get a very brief pause between waves. But then after we finish this whole round of 5 waves in a boss fight, then yeah, we can break for as long as we need to.
Okay.
We go through that gate up there, kind of to the north.
Did they fix it so you just can't nuke portals anymore?
Yeah, that was in one of the old patches.
Or what? So enemies couldn't come out of it.
No, you could precast abilities to damage them while they're still coming through the portals, but now they're immune to that.
There's more for me to do on vets. Wait, the boss round? It's not showing like the round number anymore.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that.
Yeah, they're dying way too fast. Does this get progressively harder?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first round is pretty easy. Even in vet, it's not that hard, except for the boss round.
Yeah, it's like the only tough enemies really are the bannermen and the bosses.
And the environment.
So this first boss,
You just move him out of his healing circle.
yeah, he drops a healing circle on the ground, which in vet heals people really rapidly. So I'm trying to, the tank's job is to keep him with that. There can also enrage if you kill them with certain things, which is never a problem in normal.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah, that's-
finished.
Round
That was the
one.
boss.
Yep.
He's
Ooh, you
harder
get
in
plunder
vet.
skulls.
Nice.
So the second one, someone picks up torches, and we all just stay by a fire area.
Dare to go on? This pleases my master.
Go slow here.
Let's
Don't
hope
like.
you continue to please her, and she grants you the strength to survive the coming battles. Prepare your weapons. Ready your spells.
So yeah, so here there's going to be cold damage to the whole arena. We've got to get near one of the fires and kind of stay there the whole time. In bet, these fires actually go out after a period of time, and there's a mechanic where people have to relight them.
You must defeat the
for
champions
to
of this
not die.
arena. Nords from the coldest region of Skyrim. They love the thrill of battle, the conquest of their enemies, and the taste of mead, but not necessarily in that.
Archer on the side. When archers and frost mages show up, they tend to stop well short of the of where we are. That helps to interrupt. More pull them in, that works too. Died on the bonfire, that's kind of funny.
Burn
Yeah, the archers and the ice mages cause big problems in bed because they just kind of hang out there in the sides and throw AoE damage at us.
Some people would try to find a little heat when the weather turns so chilly. But perhaps freezing to death is part of a strategy I've just not familiar.
Why we're not getting damage? Ground is really annoying.
What's happening?
You know how DSA always gave you like round 1, round 2? It's not doing that now.
Huh.
I know it still shows the score though on bet. That's
want a
I think the
refund.
only way.
Get away.
It's kind of like medieval times.
Yeah, this is the Nord theme. There's
Roads. Always forget about the
every round has a
How the
specific
Nords
theme.
hooked up with those ferocious creatures is beyond me, but they're always good for a few bites.
Archer at the door.
Ooh, scream on light. That's kind of cool.
Between rounds, you can kind of out of the ice for a minute, or into the ice too. I think we should be at the boss. There's two. This is a dual boss. There's a melee dude and an ice mage. I can hold the melee dude if you want to take out the ice mage first.
I don't think it'll be a problem.
Ads show up during this fight too, which makes it really interesting in that, especially when the fires start going out.
And that was it.
ferocity in your blood
Yeah.
melts the bitter cold of this arena. Well done, mortals. Head through the gates when you're ready. There are many more versions of the arena waiting to be conquered.
Next one, don't run too far. Take a moment to explain this for Telland. By the way, there's a scamp here that repairs your armor in between.
I think it's a little bit more expensive here too.
Repair?
Yeah.
Every victory elevates you
Oh
in the
shit,
eyes of
it's
the
starting?
master, mortals.
Yeah,
You
we're
can't go through the
used to-
portal.
You fair in
Yeah, I
Okay,
didn't
so
know.
Can you handle
this
the
is one of the
mud
hardest
and
ones,
the bugs
especially in
and the
Dwarven. What
creatures
happens
intent on
is,
eating you once they defeat you?
The poison stage.
Poison,
Your
yeah,
toughest
poison
opponent in the
clouds
march
will
will be the Nereids.
appear
Feisty
randomly around the arena.
darlings.
There's one in the
They
center,
hate being
and there's
here
one
and
in
will
each
most definitely take out that
compass
hatred
direction here.
on you, the foul
and they're
mongrels
rather
who have
large,
reached
and they'll
certainly
grow
know how
slowly,
to
and when
put
they
up
hit
a
their
fight.
max,
Their magic is strange.
they're like most
Their
areas, when
ways
they
are
hit their max size, they'll
strange.
start to
But I
damage
love
you.
the amount of harm they
But the dot is extremely close to me.
Enough with the commentary. Let's get this battle
It's kind of like the
started.
Widowmaker proc, just blowing up all over those compass directions and in the center.
Yeah, that's a pretty good analogy. So we don't get any poison in this first wave. But once the second wave starts, we also get Nereids. Nereids are the priority when they show up. Wamasu are also a priority. Stranglers will also show up in these corners. The corners here, and it's good to kill them quickly because they will drag you across the arena when you don't want to be dragged. It's really bad. Most of the stuff I'm saying doesn't even matter in normal because things are melting so fast.
You probably shouldn't let it touch you. No, what am I saying?
Okay, so
Of
there's the
course you
first
should.
poison cloud up
I
there in
want
the
to
north.
see what the mist does.
That's what they look like. And there's the stranglers. So, what we typically do in the vet versions when these things take a lot longer to clear is kind of huddle in one of these corners. Do now, but
Also in those corners, if I believe they're the same ones, they're the ones that also spawn the Stranglers.
yeah, they're the corners, these corners where the stranglers come out.
And the Stranglers can be annoying in that fight, because they'll pull you all around the arena. And
Yeah.
they might pull you into death.
Ping pong you all the way around. You get pulled by one and then right by another poison middle. Your spell power cure arms in the middle of the. Oh, that was a dark shade, wasn't it? No, no one has dark shade.
Boss soon? Alright, never mind.
Poison middle. Fingers, Wamasu.
Coming in from behind the poison cloud now.
We may be at the boss room. Yeah, so this is another dual boss. A melee dual wielder. And a edge wizard. The take out the wizard because she's annoying, and I'll hold out melee.
Did you say you're gonna hold the wizard?
I'll hold the, I mean, I taunt the wizard, so he shoots at me, but I usually hold Shilia, the wielder.
My wizard hat and robe.
What's the answer?
I like how for your descriptions of your cats, that one looks like you have Spaz, who never cooperates for pictures, Minnie, who's a bitch, Peanuts Pig, who is a shred, who keeps shredding my legs, and then Snoopy, the last cat. Like Snoopy is the only behaved one?
No, she makes a mess of the litter box.
Okay. So she's the poopy cat.
Poopy Snoopy.
Poopy Snoopy, okay.
Oh, so that's how you know them. Nicknames.
Archer's mind.
I don't think everybody was ready yet, John.
I thought someone went in first.
No, you
No.
did.
Oh.
Not this time.
I was only standing at the portal.
You can go in, you just don't move when you go in, and then you're... When everyone's here, we can... So this one is Dunmer themed. There's going to be a lot of illusionists. There's a lot of fear effects here. The most annoying part of this fight are these, what are they called? Shadow... Remind me, Sidrethi, what are they
Shadow
called?
Render or Shadow?
They're-
Shadowcasters.
Shadowcasters is the next one. The
Oh.
tether dudes.
Wait, which one are you in?
4. The House Dres one.
I think they're just called slavers.
Slavers, yeah, okay.
I'm sure you're
So,
starting to
the slavers will
what's
tether
going
you,
on
and
in here. You'll come to
their
understand.
priority to take them down.
provided
There's a
you
lot of
survive.
trash like faunas and netches and
now
stuff.
for something a little
Wasn't this the only
different.
spot to get the
Direct from the
Nixon
land of the
trophy
Dark
for a while?
Elves, allow
Yep.
me
Ooh,
to
For an
maybe.
EP character anyway?
the
And that's
slavers
as
of
well, I
House
believe, too.
Dres. Don't let them get their
Although I
chains
guess you had
on
a
you.
chance at the public or the group dungeon.
Enough with the commentary.
Dark Shade.
Let's get this battle started. Let's
The Warriors are coming
huzzah
out today.
for the champions of House Dres. Such grace, such agility. Think of the pain they're about to inflict. Ho ho! Magnificent.
So I think the slavers start appearing in wave 2. They'll tether somebody with a blue beam and it saps your health, and
You just break for yourself?
you have to kill them to get rid of it. There they are, it's slavers. They're not so big a deal in normal, but in fact what happens is they leave behind a shadow that stays there for quite a while and does AoE spinning attacks, and so they kind of clog up the battlefield after a while. Become kind of a big problem, especially during the boss wave.
Wow, not impressed. It seems like way easier just level-wise than like a normal dungeon.
Well, the group DPS is high, and everyone's pretty. I think John and Malin are both pretty familiar with it, so they're kind of.
It doesn't help that Zoss likes making the normal versions of things ridiculously easy.
Yeah, the normal of this is a little too easy. Yeah, this is what the Enslaver is doing right here. This is what the Shadows do, like, the whole time. They stand there and spin the axe and create that constant AoE thing in bed. But yeah, this is another case of a normal not preparing for what that does to you.
Just like Maelstrom and everything else.
Apparently those ice barriers can be targeted.
Alright, so the boss here is a Dragon Knight who uses all Earth and Heart abilities, so she's going to use the Ash Cloud and the Flames of Oblivion. And the Ignis Shield and all those goodies. Stone Giant. She loves to knock me down with Stone Giant.
Well, you know what they say about House Dres. The only way to change a slaver's mind is to drive a sword through it. Ha ha! That's another victory for the newcomers.
The Footman.
I don't think I've had anything but Archer's Mind stuff.
Round 5 is the Ankara.
The one with the pads?
Yep.
They may be sandy, but that doesn't mean they won't still stab you in the face.
So there's a bunch of tiles all around the floor here.
Puzzling. What could
At certain
those
intervals
strange
during this
tiles
fight,
be?
you're going to see shadow casters
I
come out
guess
and they
you'd
put a
better
spell
figure it
on
out
somebody.
quickly. If you
And
don't
that
want
person
to
with
die,
a blue
of
aura
course.
around them, and one of these
Seriously,
tiles can go blue
examine
as well.
the tiles. Figure
And
out
the
how
person
they
has to
work.
get to that
You
tile
don't
in a
have
certain
a lot
amount
of
of time.
time, and I don't want you to say
Yes.
I didn't warn you.
Already down.
So in both normal and vet,
Time's
it's
up.
possible to
Now
kill
the
the shadow
fun
casters
begins.
before they ever get a
And
spell
now,
off, which is
direct
what
from Craglorn's distant past. Allow me to introduce.
it's a main part of making the vet version of this tolerable,
They might be sad,
is getting
but
to
that
those
doesn't
shadow
mean they won't
casters.
stab you in the face.
But if you'd like to see what the Shadowcaster does, we can try not killing one. Look at the effects that you know what it looks like and what it does. Because everything, otherwise they're just gonna melt and it's not gonna seem any different. But they are kind of a big problem in that.
Video kill on sight.
Yeah, I'd like to experience just use one.
Yeah, leave the
whatever
when the
that mechanism-
Shadowcasters show up, leave them up, and then let them do their effect.
Oh, you mean like this one right here?
Yeah, like that one right there. Look, it's on John.
Yeah, the tile's right over here.
See the tile glow in there? You've got to stand on it until the glow goes away. If you don't get to it in time, your character violently explodes and loses.
Violently.
And then what happens in the vet mode is not only does that happen, but it happens to multiple people at the same time. until you get to the last wave and it's happening. If you don't kill it in time, the effect happens to all 4 players, and all 4 players have to run to a tile in order to be safe.
Do you just range while you're standing there?
Yep.
You basically try to stay alive because there's going to be pyromancers coming at you and gargoyles and all kinds of things, and you're probably going to be out of the range of the healer. It's not fun. But the good thing is that they are scripted where they come out and where they show up, so you can be prepared for them.
Boss?
I think we may be at the boss. Boss is a... I'm not yet.
Next wave.
The boss is another Dragon Knight. This one uses all abilities from the Hardened Flame skill line. So I've got the Dragon Knight standard. Chains, I think he uses chains. Talons. Talons is Dres. Tula. Did the shadow? Oh, we got a shadow caster.
It got me just as I killed it.
Excuses.
This is another round when the archers and the pyromancers show up. It's good to take those down quickly because they'll just stand at the edges and do their damage from far.
This is
Oh,
the
we got
range.
another shadow thingy up. You bastard.
Now I got the shadow again.
I have no stamina left to get to him.
Yeah, usually in BSA you'll have like 3 of the people watching all 3 lanes just in case. And the tank is usually up at the top.
Well, that wasn't what I expected. Perhaps I've underestimated you after all. I look forward to seeing what you do next.
This guy's voice is not that impressive.
It's hard to
Oh,
play.
yeah.
He's
my
the
God.
guy from...
The announcer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Gideon Emery. He also does a lot of the elven voices. He did some minor Imperial voices in Skyrim. He just always kind of talks something like this, and blah, 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 and it gets really annoying.
Like, the guy in Kavach Arena is annoying, but he's like, plays the announcer part better.
Yeah, it's like he has a more booming voice that kind of
Right.
fits for it.
Now the real challenge
This guy.
begins.
Hiyatt's a Dunmer, so
My
he's
honored
Yeah.
got,
contestants. My champion has
Does he has that-
I don't know where I was going with
so
that,
that
really.
I
But...
may
So he sucks.
congratulate you
Alright, so this one is Werewolf and Bosmer themed.
from this point
Oh, the
There's gonna
circles.
be-
you will
Hmm?
be pushed.
The circles.
Yep.
Circles, yeah. So
The
in this
circles-
one, there's going to be certain enemies you're going to kill, and they're going to drop green circles on the ground that are going to hurt you, but they're going to restore your stamina. And they can be important because there's also going to be archers. Certain archers are going to have banners on their backs. They're going to shoot a draining shot at you that's going to drain your resources all.
This, the circles
Oh,
also
so
restore
irritating.
magicka as well, by the way. But
How do they drain? They drain. They restore magic.
yeah, they restore magicka, they restore stamina, they just drain health.
Yeah, makes sense. The lurkers, there you go. So those circles, they hurt you, but they restore your other.
Don't stand where they cross.
Yeah, if they're overlapping, it really hurts. But if you do need resources and you want to stand in them, call out to the healer so they know to heal you before, so they know that they have to heal you when you're doing it.
The nicest partnership with.
If you don't, then they're not going to save you. And you'll die.
Yes, werewolves.
Hello.
We're gonna get a banner archer soon. Where it is, we know what it looks like. There it is up at the top.
North side.
With the banner, you're gonna see it's bow glow green. It's possible to roll dodge the draining shot if you're quick enough. Just look for the bow to glow green and roll dodge the hell out of the way, especially if you see it facing you.
Mender.
The dot piece is also much stronger in the vet version.
Basically, if it seems easy right now, it's definitely harder.
Yeah, we can do that sometime, later this week if you want to. It's just, it'd be too late to run through vet now. Because vet literally will take hours,
Yeah.
and then I've been in there for hours and hours of not beating it with certain groups.
I think my longest run
Just
was
say
like a
my name.
5-hour run.
Just say it. Just say it, man.
Yeah.
No, I mean our groups we were getting screwed. And I want to go back in there with Ubar and Shifty because I think if that bug is fixed, I think if without that bug we would have beaten round 7. And I think round 7 is one of the harder. Well, and actually round 8 is really hard too.
I forget what round 8 even was.
It's
Is that the Dwarven? Yeah.
one.
And then round 9 was the vampire ghost
The undead,
skeleton.
yeah, the
Yeah.
undead.
And then 10 was our best buddy Hive. Such a good guy. I love that guy.
Did they fix it where the tank can't just cheese pull it anymore? Or can you still do that?
We can try it. I mean, it's only a problem in that version because of the Atronachs. I don't know if they've fixed that. We can't properly test it though. Alright, so the boss here is another archer. No long shot. He does the same draining shot bullshit, and her taking aim hurts like hell. Remember for this and running this on that way back in the day, having to gather all the ads up here, all the lurchers and the werewolf up near Kishnu, just dropping on, getting them all together so everyone could just bomb their ultimates. That's a lot of
Oh god, so
overlapping
many
circles.
circles.
I don't understand.
How fast did you die just in the middle of that?
Why don't you just die?
Oh, they're all vanishing.
Just step through the
Fast.
That quickly.
Ooh, healer pieces. That's new.
Oh, axe. That's an artist.
Yeah, healer, footman, archer's vine, destruction mastery.
What am I looking for?
Can't remember if there are any other sets that drop in here. Uh-oh.
Quick
Get-
bio.
Yeah, that's cool.
Be right back.
Damn you kids and your small bladders.
Mountain had a latency spike here.
Yep, I heard.
Still moving though. Not DC'd.
This time. Oh, you can't run behind it.
Oh, the portals?
Yeah, they put an invisible wall.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I was disappointed by that too.
Oh, I didn't loot something.
I'll go through the
I'm
door.
back. And I'm alone. In
You
this
went
scary
there?
looking arena.
Okay, so this one's all Daedra
Oh,
themed.
the slave things.
Yeah, so what happens here is you're gonna see
So your journey takes you into
I think we
the
should each
depths
pick
of
one
my
side.
master's domain. Her most beloved
Hey, this is my side,
worshippers
get out.
reside here, including her favorite champions.
everyone, yeah, it kind of
Those who
helps
would
if everyone kind
gladly
of keeps an eye on
sacrifice
things. What's
themselves
gonna
to
happen
become
is
something.
you'll sacrifice, Daedric sacrifices are gonna start walking
And
out of
when
these
I
doors and it's
say
just people in
sacrifice,
shackles.
I mean
And they're
that
gonna
in the
lumber
literal
slowly
sense.
towards these altars,
It's
and if they
amazing
reach the
what
altars,
powers
they
one
burst
can
into
acquire when you
Daedric
give
creatures.
yourself to a Daedric
And the more hit
prince.
points the sacrifices have, the more
Just
powerful a
wait.
creature it
You'll
summons.
soon see what
There
I
should
will
be someone at
Summon
north
Bane
side right now.
and the other ones
glorious,
harvesters.
I promise.
And then the heavily armored ones summon titans.
Here come the Daedra, powerful in their own right, and quite eager to
So
give
if you see a
themselves to
sacrifice
our
with heavy
Yeah,
armor,
there's a sacrifice
especially-
right now.
Yeah, there's a
somehow.
sacrifice north here. So this is what they look like here.
They look like normal people.
Yeah, they just look like.
they're normal people bound behind their back, and they walk slowly. If
Do
you
I
see
just
the,
watch my side and not worry about anything else?
Yeah, I mean, if you watch one side there, you'll see it come out. Every side gets.
I think it's the same every time though. Is it?
Yeah, they are scripted where they come out. You'll see that every side gets them. So.
just make sure if it's a heavy armor one, you especially kill them. Otherwise, you'll have titans.
Yeah, the heavily armored ones with I don't know, it's 200. At least in Vet it was 200 some K health or something.
And then the mage-looking ones spawn harvesters, which are. But the peasant-looking ones, they just spawn 3 scamps, which aren't as bad.
Yeah, sometimes it's worth it to let a peasant get to an altar to deal with other threats in the arena. It depends on what's going
Sacrifice
on.
west side.
West side.
Actually, had all my stamina. It's my magic that was hurting there.
Do they walk faster than that?
No, they just have more health. They're harder to take down. If you wanna, if you wanna just see what happens, you can let one reach the altar. The spawn isn't going to be too tough to take care of in normal. Let a heavy armored one reach, and that'll be fun. It'll give us
Will do.
extra something to deal with.
There's an armored one at the north. We're just letting it go in.
Armored ones.
Let it go.
Just let it go. There's another one coming in behind it.
Oh shit, there's a couple on my side.
Luckily, you can stun them.
There's the Titan. So, in fact, this is what you don't want to happen. Is this can quickly end an attempt.
Boss.
Oh, here's the boss, yeah. So there's a Shadow Knight and a Dark Mage. Dark Mage is, the Dark Mage can self-heal. So actually, what we usually do in that is leave the Dark Mage for last. Deal with the Shadow Knight first. As the Shadow Knight's really annoying because he's a Templar and he uses lots of purifying light, and he has a whiteout move, like a blinding flash. That's really
And Nova,
annoying.
apparently.
He drops Novas. The Dark Mage over there can use negates. So if you see a negate with it has a red circle on the ground, get out of it because it's bad.
That looked kind of cool.
Got an armored sacrifice on the left, but there's a negate. If you kill the bosses, the summons go away. We had scamps.
Skype.
Could've been me.
The realms of oblivion. What does it take to kill you? Oh, just step through the gate and go to the next arena already.
Is it the same loot table every time? Or is there like an ultimate prize at the end?
Only on Vet.
In normal, the loot table's the same, but in Vet, you'll get special master weapons. Which are similar to the Maelstrom weapons, that they have unique enchantments. Okay, this one's all Dwemer themed. It's a bitch. Lots of Dwemer spiders and spheres and centurions and
Rarely have I seen a group that works so
battle
well
mages.
together. The last time must have been, those poor mages guild members I found.
Final
in the
boss is an
Dwemer
irritating
ruins
fire
years
mage.
ago.
The Centurions act like they do in Polenfell. There will be a blue one. Well, actually, yeah, you won't get the yellow one here. You only get the blue one and the red one. The red one ignores taunts, and the blue one will shoot ice.
Face off against what may be my newest champion. Show me your true strength.
That adds
There's
in the
no
yellow.
way this group will get past your defenders, Master. But please let them try. I love a good slaughter.
The red one ignores taunts. Take out that blue one so it stops shooting ice shit. The vet version switches up the mechanics with the Centurions a bit.
Of course, it would freeze me.
Hmm.
Now I got the ice cage thing. Fifth wave here?
Seems like we're more than halfway.
Yeah. So let's do the Fire Mage. His attacks are less severe if I can stay close to him and interrupt him, but I'm trying to pull him into the middle. He's ignoring me. He drops meteor on you too. That's fun. Ooh. Yeah, his fire wave is really deadly. That hurt.
You got these robots coming fire.
Yeah, the Centurions come out at percentages of his health. They come out at 50 and then another wave at 25. Which can be, it's more to deal with in fact, because you'll get red and a blue and 2 yellow ones. And then the yellow ones are the ones that avoid that ignore the taunts, and then the blue and the red ones kind of work together, where the blue puts the freeze on you, and then the red one will put a fire debuff on somebody. And then if the 2 people who get the ice and the fire debuffs on them stand stacked, then they'll cancel each other out, which is kind of cool. Necklace of the Footman. You alright?
That was a very deep sigh.
No, I'm good. We're almost there.
You must think you're really something. Arena after arena, you emerge victorious. But you are nothing. Nothing but lowly insects waiting
This
to
is
be
the one with the
stepped on.
holes, isn't it?
This is the one with the holes, so
even in death,
where these
Talron
little
needs more
divots,
food.
where these little divots are in the ground,
I
Do
confess,
I?
at this
they're
point,
gonna
I
have
almost
red
hope you
circles,
win. So I
and you
can
don't
have
want
the
to
pleasure
be
of
caught in
tearing
it,
you limb
because
from limb.
it'll suck you down
I'll
into the
even
arena,
give you a hint.
where you will have
There's
to
more
fight
this
creatures in
arena
order
than
to
what you
escape.
see before you.
Like this?
Yeah.
You would do well to remember
Did you just
that.
get sucked in?
Yeah.
See if you
It
can
just like popped
survive
right
this.
under me.
Insects.
Yeah.
Did you still understand the little divot?
They pop up with a little warning.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
Think of it as the ICP fight against the Lord.
No, that's the worst thing.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty much what it is. Except these portals don't move.
Yeah, it just takes some time getting used to where they are and where they're going to show up. You get used to it after a while. And then in this mechanic doesn't happen in the normal mode, but in fact you actually have to go underneath there. Because we get some named mini-bosses in rounds 3, 4, and 5 that send ghosts of themselves down into those holes. And so one player has to go down and deal with them before they become damageable up here. And it's all on a timer because they'll enrage if you don't do it quickly enough.
Did you guys get like a huge FPS drop in this area?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a reload UI after.
Okay, I thought it was just me.
Before we do hive. But yeah, the frame rate is dropping.
Oh no, I've gone down to the 30s now. It's like the Lord Warden's Council in Imperial City Prison causes this sort of lag too.
I've been having a lot of lag issues in Maelstrom. Like, it's a single area, but it's like, it seems sometimes my heavy attacks will lag and I'm just stuck in the animation, and like, the mobs don't sometimes take like 10 seconds to actually appear where they're invisible but attacking me.
That
Kind of
basically
irritating.
sums up my experience with Bad Maelstrom.
How far did you get in that? Did you beat it?
I can't.
I came close, but I got tired of it. I got to the poison arena, which is 7 in Maelstrom, and then I was just like, I hate this stage.
I got up to the 3rd stage, but I was lagging so badly at the time that I gave up at that point because I just couldn't get any of my attacks to fire off.
That mage there, Zachiel Johnson, is one of the named mini bosses. The other one's Ruben, he's a melee dude. He's gonna come out during this wave. Well, there he is there. The east. I just fell. Air my 1500 UPS. bosses out. Okay. Yeah, she does the bat. The bat swarm that she's doing right now will heal her, so do your best to stay out of that. And then she does mist form. He just like does ultimates completely indiscriminately, dropping mist form, or not mist form, but
That's more.
bat swarm and Dragon Knight standard. She just does that whenever the hell she wants to. And then the new mini bosses, Zakiel and Ruben, come back out here, and in that version, someone actually has to go down at the bottom during all this and deal with their ghosts so that they don't enrage up here.
Sounds like way too much coordination.
It's a, there's a lot to deal with.
You have done it. You have proven your worth and earned this precious gift. The chance to enter my final arena and face my finest champion.
Nice big arena to fight the final boss in.
Lava excitement.
Is this the final one?
And
Yeah.
so the final challenge begins. Those who would represent me as champion now
Must
stand
be a
in
story I
this
want to be.
deep within my realm. Only those who remain standing.
So, Hyatt is a
receive
dual
my
wielder
highest honor.
that uses
You know Hyatt. So his
In Vet, he pretty much just one-shots you.
Eh.
Defeat him.
You know, I
He
think I
gets
killed him in
become
10
my
seconds
new
once.
chosen.
he gains more abilities as the fight goes
And you
on,
will be loved
and then at
and
each
forgotten
quarter of his
in the
health,
depths of my
he'll summon 2 bosses from previous rounds.
This is going to be.
Then the
And,
tank holds that, we DPS it.
Yeah, when your DPS is high, you can basically
I've been
ignore it.
waiting for this moment. You think you'll
He won't take long at all.
never
The
Yeah,
other
not
thing-
on normal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. The other thing that happens on a timer is that he'll put a fire debuff on us that makes a red circle around us. It's fiery, and it stays on us for, I don't know, about 10 seconds, and then it deposits itself on the ground. You'll see the flame go poof, and then the flames will reappear, and then the fire sticks there. For, I don't know if it's forever, but it's for a long time at least. So, in slower DPS groups, it helps to kind of take that fire. You stay near each other, but you don't overlap the circles because then they really hurt. And then you just deposit the fire kind of off to the side here. Leave it there so it's not like clogging up the middle of your battlefield. Just something else to deal with. And then in the Vet version, it actually not only does the fire get deposited, but it summons a flame atronach for every player. So that's an extra thing to deal with. Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna burn him pretty fast. Fights. If you guys are ready.
Yeah, I remember that
I'm
time
ready.
now,
Yeah.
where we like all burned him in like 10 seconds on the normal
Yeah,
mode.
he's only got a million. Not even 1,000,002 health here.
It's like we were explaining like the whole entire fight sequence, and then we walked up and he dropped dead pretty much. And he's like, wow, okay.
I overloaded the whole thing.
Yeah.
We got Markald. See, and in an Vet, this is so much more of a pain in the ass because Markald takes a long time to kill,
even begun to see what I'm capable of.
and then drops those healing
You
circles.
will not defeat
I really hate how the difference between all the normal and Vet stuff in this game
It's-
now. It's like, hey,
so-
look, it's so easy. You can do this on Vet. Oh, look, you're having a torturous time.
So that
The discrepancy is so extreme.
You shall be my newest champions, for you have earned that right.
Oh, this was normal? How hard could Vet be?
Step into the light that
And then
shines
after like
the
4
base of
hours,
my
like, okay, thanks, I'm
statue,
gonna go hang
so that I
myself.
can
We'll see.
present you with
I don't want to
your
do this dungeon
reward.
anymore. I've written it off. It's gone. I'm done. Never again.
Dead to me.
Dead to me.
Well, we cleared that in about an hour. Not too bad.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Where
I
is
would
this thing
do
taking
that
me?
tonight if we had more time, but it's too late to start it now. But
Oh,
if you
yeah.
want to do it tomorrow or another day this week, I'm down.
Yeah, I'm willing to as well.
Where is this thing taking me?
Takes you to a treasure room there where you can open a chest and
On veteran, that chest
Oh
would
my
give you a
God.
master weapon.
what happened?
Restoration staff of the Archer's Mind.
Excellent.
Sweet.
Seriously, shield of the healer.
Nice.
Maul of the Footman.
Is the shield reinforced?
It is